ordinary till you see the core side of it.
And what you're looking for is the story behind the news.
We bring it to you from Lagos, the commercial capital of Nigeria.
Giving you all sides and political stories round the clock.
Every detail from the start line to the final whistle.
CoreTV News, expanding your view.
This is Nifemi Oguntoye with the CoreTV News this hour. Security forces on Thursday fired tear gas canisters into the National Assembly complex to stop the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Aminu Tambuwal, from gaining access into the chambers. He was, however, smuggled in by other federal lawmakers after they had earlier beaten the barricade put up by the police at the main gates. Some members of the House of Representatives had to scale the fence of the complex to gain entrance into, while a long line of vehicles were visible on the short road leading into the assembly. Meanwhile, Senate President David Mark has now shut down the National Assembly in the aftermath of the pandemonium that rocked the complex. He announced the decision shortly after he entered the chamber in his capacity as leader of the federal legislature. The Senate President said that he had no choice in the aftermath of the commotion when police stormed the assembly. He deferred all legislative activities in both chambers till Tuesday next week. Now we're joined now by our correspondent in Abuja, Dapo Okumbanjo, who was at the complex of the National Assembly earlier today. Good morning, good afternoon rather, Dapo, are you there? What exactly transpired in the early hours of today at the National Assembly? But then we also are hearing reports that the National Assembly has been shut down by the Senate President. What's the situation like there right now?
Well, right now, the go to the executive as well as the House of Reps. But before then, Speaker found his into the chamber and he actually decided to use the opportunity to talk about why to come in today to, in fact, the fact that the House of Reps was supposed to be on recess on December 3. He read the President's letter and explained the reason why the House of Reps. At the end of the day, the lawmakers want to do.
Okay.
But it's not supposed to happen today because the President of the National Assembly, who is the Senate President, has shut down all legislative activities until Tuesday next week. He has also summoned the President of Police, Suleiman Abba, to explain why the head of the Police Commissioner had to release the department of policemen to practically cause commotion in the National Assembly complex.
Okay, were you able to speak with the security agents at the National Complex earlier today on why they refused Mr. Speaker to gain entrance into the complex?
With the police commissioner leading the party,
It's all right. Well, Dr. Okubanjo is our Abuja correspondent. We'll hope to hear more from you as we keep you up to date with stories emerging from the National Assembly. But as it is now, proceedings have been shut down. The National Assembly has been shut down and sittings will resume next week, Tuesday. Away from there now to Ekiti. The crisis in the Ekiti State House of Assembly has gotten to a head now as the PDP caucus in the State House of Assembly have now elected a new speaker for the House. Will be joined subsequently on our bulletins by our Ekiti State correspondent who will also keep us up to date with issues in that part of the country. Earlier though, the State House of Assembly have taken, the people in the state rather, have taken to the streets in the Ekiti State capital, Ado-Ekiti, to protest what they termed as the unpatriotic behavior of the members of the State House of Assembly from the All Progressives Congress. They described the members of the APC in the State House of Assembly as saboteurs who, and while singing the praises of the members of the People's Democratic Party and also declaring their support for the actions taken by them. They also declared their unflinching support for the state governor, Ayodele Fayose. Now they are calling for the return of the lawmakers to the legislative duties which they accused them of deserting, while also demanding that failure to do so should lead to the removal of the Speaker, Adewale Omeri. And that's the update in Ekiti. The recent crack in the Ekiti State House of Assembly has also resulted now to another dangerous twist as arrowheads of the two factions now accuse each other of acting against the interest of the state. Now we're joined by our Ekiti State correspondent, Rashid. Hello, Rashid.
Hello, Nikare.
What exactly is the situation now like in Ekiti? There are reports.
Well, I'm actually calling right from the House of Assembly complex.
Okay.
What has just been experienced here now is what they tagged as the election of another speaker. Now, the speaker, or Dr. Adewale Omeri, has now been referred to as former speaker as the House today sought to elect another speaker in the person of Honorable Dele Olubemi. And that is exactly what is going on at the Assembly complex. Day 6, maybe as a fallout of the protest that was carried out in Ado-Ekiti this morning, which actually called for the removal of Dr. Adewale Omeri.
If they refuse to.
That has been done by the honorable members present at the Assembly complex.
Can you confirm the number of the members that were present for this particular update?
First and foremost, as usual, journalists were barred from covering the whole sitting, the whole proceeding.
Okay.
And after the question was put to the leader of the press in the person of Honorable Ajibora Samuel, and he was so silent about the number of the people or the honorable members who carried out the impeachment process. Until now, it still remains shady the number of honorables who came together to impeach Dr. Adewale Omeri, not minding the fact that the majority of the honorable members is being controlled by the APC. And as the constitution of though this will be for the interpretation of legal luminaries, but what the state of the position of these members as of yesterday was that Omeri still remains the speaker.
Okay.
They have a protest speaker that a quorum must be formed before the speaker will be impeached. And since the APC is having the majority of the honorable members, guess is as good as mine as to who and the numbers of those who carried out the impeachment process.
Okay. There was a protest earlier at the Ekiti State capital, Ado-Ekiti. What's the mood like? What's the situation like now at the state capital?
The protest was actually tagged the solidarity protest for Dr. Ayodele Fayose, the governor of Ekiti State, and by extension of that, the people accused the APC lawmaker leaders of making the state to be stagnant, that they have not been making laws that should make the government to function.
Okay.
And if as a result of this that they call for a kind of cooperation from the APC lawmakers who happens to be the majority, and as that, if such is not coming forth, if such is not forthcoming, they asked for the removal of Dr. Adewale as the speaker, being the leader of the APC majority. Since it's a solidarity protest, Ado-Ekiti is calm for now. Nobody knows what is going to happen aftermath the impeachment announcement of Adewale and the election of another speaker in the person of the Olubini. But for now, Ado-Ekiti is calm and is cool. But what is to be expected after now is what we don't know yet.
Rashid, thank you for joining us on the news this hour. We hope that you keep us up to date with events as they unfold in Ekiti. Well, if you're just joining us, the news breaking this hour is that the PDP caucus of the Ekiti House of Assembly have elected a new speaker for the House. Earlier, we also reported that arrowheads of the two factions are now accusing each other of acting against the interest of the state. A visit by a group of market women to the PDP caucus at the Assembly complex was described as another cooked-up protest against the APC majority. Here's the report.
The drama rocking the Ekiti State House of Assembly is in no time going to end soon, with the current twist added to the whole saga. The APC lawmakers, in a clear absence from the assembly, have deserted the complex at the mercy of their PDP colleagues. As the PDP lawmakers play host to representatives of Ekiti market women on a solidarity visit, the Speaker, Adewale Omirin, says it's another orchestrated form of protest against the House of Assembly.
What we have done is the interest of Ekiti people. And these old women, they have come to display that. And we likewise reciprocate their coming.
We have seen incessant protests to the House of Assembly on a daily basis. And the sole aim is to incite the public against the House of Assembly and incite the public against me.
The lawmakers also trade accusations bordering on financial impropriety.
These people, the few of them that are defected to PDP, are not helping the governor. They are really not helping the governor. They have seen an avenue to make money. These are the money mongers in the House.
There's no way I will have been involved because I didn't belong to the appropriation committees of the House. So I wouldn't have involved in anything as he has this. He is known for that.
And they appear not done with each other, especially on sundry issues.
I had a meeting with 7 of them. I said we are sitting tomorrow to clear to give the governor the go ahead to take the 2 billion loan from the central bank. You know what they said? They said no. That you have to meet your other colleagues tomorrow. Then we meet the governor. That I have to negotiate the percentage of the loan with the governor.
The first time he visited Mr. Governor, he was giving 5.4. The second time he visited that place, I was not there. He was giving another 5.4. And the other time when there was even need for us to pass the commissioner, when he was demanding for money from them, he was the one talking directly with Mr. Governor.
They further threw caution to the wind as temper flared.
They just churn out lies. As if we are all fools in Ekiti State, in the fountain of knowledge.
When you see a drum man like Omere, there's no alternative something than for him to be tendering unacceptable excuses here and there, and that is what Omere is known for.
The last of this renewed battle for supremacy is definitely yet to be seen as the people of Ekiti watch in bated breath. Rashid, CoreTV News, Ado-Ekiti.
Okay, we're joined now by Olajumoke Olatuji, a reporter who is in Lagos with members of APC lawmakers in Ekiti. The speaker, actually, that has now been reported to have been impeached. Jumoke, are you there? Hello, Jumoke, are you there? I'm afraid we'll continue with the news now and join with the lawmakers later on in the course of this bulletin. Let's go to Adamawa, where the crisis of confidence in state politics has moved its ugly head now into the People's Democratic Party. The dissolution of the party's state executive has thrown up new challenges and forced divisions among party members. Correspondent Martins Dixon looks at the consequences of the development in this report.
The dissolution of the Adamawa State People's Democratic Party ESCO has thrown party supporters and stakeholders in a state of confusion and disarray. Speaking to journalists in Yola, the state party chairman, Joel Madaki, says the party at the state level will not accept injustice and will remain true to the principles of fair play and justice.
What they are trying to do cannot happen during my time. It cannot happen. Imposition cannot happen. It is a matter for just imposition. It is a matter they want to do things with a view to impose somebody. Nobody will impose in Adamawa again. I want to tell the people of Adamawa State will continue to resist anything bad. We'll continue to resist. We are in good working relationship with all the aspirants.
Other stakeholders of the party reiterated the fact that it is a ploy by some Abuja-based politicians to impose candidates on the people of the state.
I was quite taken aback by the pronouncement of the National Working Committee dissolving the Adamawa State ESCO. I don't know what their reasons are, but really it was shocking, and I don't think that decision was really taken in the best interest of Adamawa State.
People will decide who will govern them, whether they dissolve the party executive at the point of election or not. If PDP is not interested in winning election, that's their own business. But this dissolution will not stand, because we are also indigenes of Adamawa. We decide who will rule us, not a clique, because they have connections with the national chairman.
Many of the party members say they should be allowed to take decision on the fate of the party in Adamawa State. They accuse some privileged politicians of manipulating the national executive of the PDP.
There shouldn't be any subterranean influence playing on the intelligence of the Adamawa State people. We are here and we know what we want, and nobody should tell us what we want. If it is a trumpet, we should be allowed to blow our own trumpet, and let nobody blow our own trumpet. We don't want it. And that which was purportedly done is an error, and we condemn it in strong terms.
The stakeholder in Adamawa State and the PDP supporters in Adamawa State entirely are not happy with the decision with the National Working Committee.
The recent crisis in the state PDP is seen by the people of the state as a political crisis too many to be allowed to take root, seeing that the state has witnessed too many crises of late. Martins Dixon, CoreTV News, Yola.
We're joined on the news now by Jumoke Olatunji, correspondent in Lagos, who is presently at the press conference being organized by APC lawmakers in Lagos. Jumoke, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Can you confirm if the Deputy Speaker is there with you?
Yes, the Deputy Speaker is there with me right now.
Okay.
We have no reaction to what is happening in Ekiti right now.
All right, let's speak with the Deputy Speaker of Ekiti State House of Assembly.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello, how exactly would you react to the impeachment of the Speaker of the House of Assembly in Ekiti? A news just breaking in now.
Well, the fact is that the sitting of the House can only be summoned and conveyed by the Right Honourable Speaker, giving notice to the clerk to communicate all the members. That is supported by our auditor team of the standing orders of the House. No other person has the right to summon the sitting of the House except the Right Honourable Speaker, and in his absence, myself.
Okay.
Apart from that, the people over there are just 7. They do not form the constitutional quorum of a third of the House. The quorum is 9 members. Because we are 26. 19 of us are presently here, and 7 of them are there. So they have no right to someone is sitting. They cannot sit, and the people who can even lead the business of the House, the majority leader, the deputy majority leader, the chief whip, and the deputy chief whip, are not even amongst them. So the question is, who conducted the business of the house? We have a standing order, and there are provisions that regulate all our activities. So apart from the fact that they don't form a quorum, that sitting did not receive the requisite consent and approval. And so we did put under the Constitution and our standing order.
Can you confirm if the 19 APC lawmakers are presently in Lagos now?
Yes, because we have to come over here to make our case known to the whole world. The atmosphere there is not conducive because talks have been unleashed to waylay us and have been threats to our life. So the only place we find conducive, we were according to our press conference, mobile police was sent there, we were alerted and we have to move. But Lagos seems more serene and conducive for us. So why we have come here is also to let the whole world know what is happening. The commission of illegalities upon illegalities by the 7th at the behest and instigation of Mr. Yopayoshi.
Are you also aware that there was a pro-government protest earlier in the hours of today in Ekiti? And the people of Ekiti were asking the members, the APC members of the House, to report back to duty. Failure to do so, they would remove the Speaker, which I believe that is what just happened. What are your reactions to that?
Well, they don't have the power to remove Mr. Speaker or the Deputy Speaker. Because, like I said, he's never constituted or formed a quorum. And apart from that, even if there's an angling for a balancing, it is the whole House that will take a decision over that, not a handful, not 7 out of 26. It's going to be a decision of the whole House. And if with the policy of our party, we still decide that the leadership will be as it is, so be it. Okay. It's a question to be decided by all, not a fraction.
So what exactly is the next line of action now for APC lawmakers in Ekiti?
Yeah, we have decided to attack the situation by using the law. We are not going to go into any form of illegality or act like street boys. No. The law is there to safeguard and to point to any illegality committed. It will take time, but we'll be on the side of the law.
Adetunji Orishalade is the Deputy Speaker of the Ekiti State House of Assembly. Thank you for joining us on CoreTV News. Moving on now, the All Progressives Congress says it will resist any attempt to disenfranchise Nigerians in the run-up to the 2015 general elections. It specifically decried the non-provision of permanent voter cards for duly registered voters in many parts of the country, while accusing the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, of sabotage. APC leaders have made this declaration at the rally-tagged Salvation Rally at the Eagle Square in Abuja. The party chieftains also raised issues on the possibility of free and fair elections next year.
Every Nigerian who is qualified to vote and has duly registered must get his permanent voter's card. Do you say yes? Yes.
Vote out the PDP next year. Vote out the PDP next year. If you want to have a secure election in Nigeria, you just have to do that. No alternative. Make sure you get your permanent voter's card. Make sure you have gone and voted for those who want to represent you and lead you. And make sure your votes count. CPC and PAPC, ACN and APC, ANPP and APC, APGA and APC, Nigeria.
And that wraps it this hour on CoreTV News. Do join us again at the top of the hour for updates on the stories. I am Nifemi Oguntoye. Thanks for being there.